Hello, good morning to all. Now, in the last class, we have to discuss about the speed torque convention. Now, in that class, we have to see that a cage and pulley how to works in the four quadrants, and if both of them the anyone is greater than or less than the in the drives, we have to see that the forward motoring, reverse motoring, or forward braking, reverse braking, we have to see in that case. Now today we have to discuss about the equivalent drive parameter. In this drive parameters, we have to seen here, we took the example, and we uh, we consider a motor driving two loads. The first one is coupled directly to its shaft, and another through a gear. And here some parameters which are used in this the like that the motor and load, between that J naught is the moment of inertia of motor load system, refer to the motor shaft in kg meter square. Now the omega m is the instantaneous angular velocity of motor shaft in radian per second, and here Tm is the value of developed motor torque in Newton meter, and TL naught is the load torque referred to motor shaft in Newton meter. Now the with the gear, the torque TL1 is the other load torque referred to gear in Newton meters, and uh, the N and N1 is the teeth of gear. Uh, Here the J1 is the moment of inertia of load 1, or we can say which is coupled through the gear. Now we have to see in here the omega m1 and TL1 is the speed and torque of the load coupled through the gear. Now by the figure we have to see the motor rotates in the clockwise direction with omega m speed, and the load has also the speed with the omega m in the clockwise direction. But when the gear is connected, coupled with it, the omega m1 is the anti-clockwise moment of with the load, and the torque TL1 is the reverse of the speed of the gear shaft. Now the equivalent inertia and torque of the motor and load we have to calculate here. Now the gear ratio we have to find. First one, the gear ratio is say A1 is equal to N upon N1, that is equal to the teeth of the directly connected shaft with the load, uh, and N1 is the teeth of the gear which is connected to the load 1. So the speed, this is equal to A1 is equal to N upon N1, that is also equal to omega m1 upon omega m. Here if the condition is applied, if the teeth is more, the speed is low. Now, if the number of teeth is less, the speed is high. So, on that basis, the equivalent inertia we have to find out. Uh, say the kinetic energy of the entire system is equal to 1 by 2 j omega m square, that is equal to 1 by 2 j naught omega m square, j naught omega m square plus 1 by 2 j1 omega m1 square. This is the equivalent inertia of the entire system. Now we have to resolve it, and we find that the j is equal to j naught omega m square upon omega m square plus j1 omega m1 square upon omega m square. This is resolved, and j is equal to j naught a1 square j1. So these equations will come from the moment of inertia. Now the another, when the torque is calculated, the equivalent torque of the motor which is connected with the gear, the TL omega m is equal to the TL naught omega m plus TL1 omega m1 upon eta n eta 1. So why the eta 1 is the efficiency of the mechanical gear which is connected with the motor motor load. Now here is a condition: if the direct load power is greater than the gear load power, the direct load power is greater than the gear load power. It is always true. So the TL, now the equivalent torque equation is equal to TL is equal to TL naught omega m upon omega m plus TL1 upon eta 1 into omega m1 upon omega m, that is equal to TL naught plus A1 TL1 upon eta 1. That equation comes the equivalent equation of torque, load torque. It is also written as the TL is equal to TL naught plus A1 TL1 upon eta 1 plus A2 TL2 upon eta 2 plus up to AM TLM upon eta m. It is the equivalent torque equation of the motor with the connected gear load. Now this is also called the rotational motion load which is connected to the motor. And here the equivalent moment of inertia we have to earlier find out it. J is equal to J naught plus A1 square J1 plus A2 square J2 plus up to AM square Jm. This is the equivalent drive parameter when the load with transitional motion. Now when another condition, when the motor is also when the motor is also coupled with the transitional and rotational motion. In this figure we have to see that the motor is connected with the load and rotational and transitional motion is also connected with it. Now the equivalent moment of inertia is calculated in this condition is equal to the half jm square is equal to half j naught omega m square plus 1 by 2 m1 v1 square, where m is the mass of the uh, transitional load, and the f1 is the and the v1 is the velocity. Okay, now this j is equal to, we conclude this, j is equal to j naught plus m1 v1 upon omega m the whole square. Now for the equivalent torque we have to find here the TL omega m is equal to TL naught omega m plus f1 v1 upon eta 1. Now we have to resolve it, and we find that the TL is equal to TL naught plus f1 upon eta 1 within bracket v1 upon omega m. This is the equivalent equation of the load torque. Now when the number of loads are connected with the transitional motion, then the moment of inertia and the equivalent torque equation comes like this: J is equal to J naught plus m1 within bracket v1 upon omega m का whole square plus m2 v2 upon omega m whole square plus up to mm within bracket vm omega m whole square. Now the equivalent torque TL is equal to TL naught plus f1 upon eta 1 within bracket v1 omega m plus f2 upon eta 2 v2 upon omega m and plus up to fm upon eta m within bracket vm upon omega m. This is the equivalent equation of the moment of inertia and load torque. Now on the basis of this we have to solve a numerical which is given here. The drive, the moment of inertia is 10 kg meter square, t is equal to 100 minus 0.1 n Newton meter. Here the passive load and torque TL is equal to 0.05 n Newton meter, where n is the speed in RPM. Here the initially the drive is operating at the steady state. Now it is to be reversed for this motor characteristic is change. The T is equal to minus 100 minus 0.1 n Newton meter. In this the calculate the time of reversal. So by the equation we have to put the torque T minus TL is equal to 0. We put that and calculate the n is equal to minus 666.7 rpm. So now the reversing of the motor, we have to equate the j omega m, j delta omega m upon dt is equal to minus 100 minus 0.1 n minus 0.05 n. So at a steady state condition this will be equal to dn upon dt, that is equal to 30 upon j pi within bracket minus 100 minus 0.15 n is within is equal to, it will comes minus 95.49 minus 0.143 n. So the equation of time t is equal to integration of dt, and that is equal to n1 to n1 to n2 integration of that dn upon minus 95.49 minus 0.143 n. So we have to resolve it, and n1 has comes 666.7 rpm and n2 is comes minus 633.4 rpm. So we have to calculate this, the t is equal to 25.58 seconds. Now further we are